never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. It's you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombard. The lights get brighter. The cameras more numerous. I don't know. There's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll.
Set, ready? Pilot, 64, week, 18 days. Check 24, check 24. He's checking. Crash. Check 90.
On first down, it's Hampton, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Recon, 132 fighter. Back.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Good.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Lawrence.
Let's go back.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Okay.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll buy some time right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And this one is right down Broadway. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Now.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now Brown. A very good return there. Give them an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Oh, my God, man, throw it on the outside.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner.
Throw that ball on the outside, man. We convert that.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready?
They'll run on first down. Hampton. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check this. Undercut. Watch it screaming. Safety screaming. Yes.
They'll try the left side.
You didn't beat me with
It's
that,
Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Let's go. Slip. Check bombers. Check 50. Five.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And this one complete to Reed. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Hey, box drop. Now. Let's go. Get set.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
We got three, fellas. And Alpha. Hey. Two.
From the gun, Lawrence.
Get off that. We out here. Good D, baby.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. For some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense.
Good deal.
Just to try and change their fortunes right now.
I thought he wasn't going to pick that block up.
Maybe they'll do that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On second down, this is Cannon. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. On third down, here's Cannon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you disputed a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Oh, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. That he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. On the left side, it's complete. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off.
I missed him. I rolled away from him. I had a low back.
In there for a big one. That is sack number 200 for his career. It ties him with Bruce Smith for the all-time NFL record. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Sorry, D. Go out there and hold it.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
On that, man.
Sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Kill, kill, kill. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Walk. We drift.
Oh, yeah.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Turn too soft. General West. He's coming, double up. Under 2. Go.
On third down, Lawrence. Oh, it's a screen pass.
No, sir. Thanks to Jay Will, we done seen a lot of that. We know how to defend that, baby.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. With it is Brown. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I can't believe that, bro. You let that nigga come straight through without even putting a hat on him.
39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Spot. No. Check 26, check 26. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shoot. X3, 218, chop. Oh, you got hit.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now they try the right side here. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this offense going to elect to burn
That's what's going to be going on in here with that burgundy and gold,
in
baby.
quarter number 2.
Yes, sir.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop
get all
it.
that
So on comes the
go
field goal unit. This from 54 yards away.
Ray Faith.
And this one is no
Laces
good.
was out.
He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down.
Oh, the fucking block, man.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He's standing right there.
One more time, it's Cannon. And he caught it up.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down, man. Oh, with a face mask.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15
I need
yards.
to overturn it. I'll be down, man.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Let's get it.
Big play there. 44 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find a target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Hey, get that,
just
Jamal.
Get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here.
Yeah, we want to come back. Ain't no running going on. Let's go.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. On 3rd down, it's Hampton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Same play left and right.
Jefferson in there
Ain't
on the
going
stop.
for that.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Look at me. Go. Watch the defense.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
I told you that screen don't work on me. Negative.
Went the wrong way there.
Run those screens out here, man.
43-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a handoff looking right. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 2nd down now. It's Hampton, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
But you don't hear me, though. Let's go, D.
At the 26. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. The kick by Piniel is good. And they get themselves on
way to hold defense.
10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free than what they're trying to get done on offense.
They'll run. This is Cannon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll run on first down. It's Cannon, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping. How y'all keep letting him get through? Marcus Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Man, look at that,
this
man.
offensive
This is
line
ridiculous.
flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fucking won't hold a block for nothing.
Critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football. And
It's all
especially
good,
with
D.
the
Let's go
lead
get
here
this
in the
ball
4th
back.
quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th
All we gotta
quarter
do
with
is
a
stop
lead, no
one
matter
run and
what
play, that's
point,
it.
You got to be super careful.
That's all you
Gotta
got.
be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Nah, that ain't gonna
Take
help
this up
me.
only to about his 18-yard line.
That ain't gonna help me.
Credit him with a 1-yard
Not
gain
at
there
all.
to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Lawrence.
Come on.
Picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Look at that, man.
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances.
gotta
But
pick
I
that
don't know
burn,
that
Nick.
was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly
That's a
seal
tight
this
end
one.
in the backfield. All right.
Kill. Pilot, 64. Hey,
We're trying to audible and get a mismatch. That's not gonna happen.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. The throw taken in by Sims. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
152 fighter.
On 4th down, Lawrence. Yeah, he'll find Hall. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Man, that's dead, man.
First down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Appreciate
Picked
early
off at the
Christmas
11.
present, baby.
We
Thank
got a
you.
1-score game with inside of
That
2 minutes remaining.
no. 97 speed safety out there, man.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Cannon. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Cannon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, a run with Cannon. going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run the counter. Cannon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Cannon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the carry, it's Cannon.
The champ is here.
Call it about a gain of 3,
game,
and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7
Go
coming
New York
up.
football Jet. Champs are here.
And the New York Jets
Back to back.
have won the Super Bowl.
Go.
And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple.